Hello, Silver community. It's Sterling Cannabis back with you once again. And yep, it's here. The Yankee Box is here. It's laid out in front of you in total. It's pretty freaking cool. But first, let me start with a very quick thank you to everybody, the hundreds of everybody that was so involved with the live stream on Value Hunter channel yesterday, raising funds for Dean Lorman to cover his prosthetic leg. Dean's home. He has his leg. He's going to have PT to teach him how to use it. And I think we paid off a pretty good chunk of it. If you do want to still help, Dean Lorman at gmail.com. He has a PayPal account open. You can donate to that however you feel. But onto the Yankee Box. It took a little while for it to get here. It's been quite a journey. It's become a bit of an epic in itself, I guess. But I got stuff laid out here. I'm going to show you what's here, and then I'm going to show you what I'm taking out and what I am putting back. But I've kind of gone through and organized a few things for myself just to make this easier. I want to make this video as reasonable as possible. So there's a lot to go through here. But stickers, took some out, put some in. These are the ones I took. I took the pin for Spag, Cool Beans stripper that will fit up on the board, the new Lady Bullion, SMK. Buddy, you need to do some videos again. You haven't done one since your Yankee Box, and I like your videos. New Marshall refrigerator magnet. Everything else that was in there are ones that I already had, and so I'm adding to what I've got. There's a lot of copper in there. There's two pieces of copper that I want to keep. Here's a smashed penny that the Rat Stack did at the Arizona Memorial in Honolulu, and I have an Arizona Memorial pour from him, so I think I needed this for the set. And other than that, there was an Aztec in copper, and the only Aztec that I have is in a Vente Peso, and they're not quite so easy to read, even though this really isn't easy to read, but I'm kind of attracted to them. So I am taking a piece of copper. I'm replacing it with this piece of copper. Is that right? Yep, that's right. But so there, the copper's all done. There's these Christmas ornaments that everybody's seen a million times. Not interested, thank you very much. Oh, here's a couple pieces that I am putting in. But there's another piece of copper that I'm putting in, a dragon with the eagle. Oh, Trump coin. It is not silver, it's just a Trump coin. And then this is kind of 100th anniversary for the state of Washington, Column County. I don't, I know the box isn't going back out that way, but I don't know why I have that. I got my little stocking. Now, I've been trying to convince Yankee, and he just hasn't responded properly yet. But I am convinced that this gives me an equal share in the Yankee canon, and so I'm hanging on to this baby. I was wondering about this thing. It's just a card. Kind of cool. There's 3 silver certificates, not interested. So all that stuff is staying with the box. Here's some cool stuff. Arrowheads and crystals. I'm not sure who put that in there. But there was one arrowhead that I pulled out that I'm going to keep. I've got a whole bunch of crystals. I'll probably add a few more crystals to there. But I am going to keep that arrowhead. I think that thing is cool. Oh. From the last time, there had been a 1/10 of an ounce Canadian gold piece in here. Draco took that and replaced it with this bad boy. I weighed it up. It's 6.2 grams of native gold. Okay. No clue what the purity is on it. I am no expert by any means, but with what 12, 14K probably. So it definitely covered the 1/10 of an ounce. But this is so much better, isn't it? That's so much better than a little cube with the lizard's face on the front of it. I'm not real fond of the Windsors. Their history, to me, is despicable. Gold chain that Dragons put in there some time ago, and it's still making the rounds. This thing kind of cracked me up. The flip was broken, so I had to kind of tape it back together, but it's a magic coin. It does some crazy stuff. There is a 1/10 of an ounce of platinum. All that stuff staying in there. And there's a Susan B and a Beazel. I don't know. I did not look for a K stamp on that, but it's a bit of gold anyways. And then there's a bedazzled Merc. Not interested in any of that. There's a bunch of stuff here. It's not even silver. In plastic, I'm not sure about that stuff. Nickels, not interested in that. Lady B challenge round. I was gifted one of these, and this needs to go to somebody that does not have one. Somebody want a free McDonald's? Some more copper. And this is silver that's wrapped in plastic. Don't get it. And then here's some different stuff. The squished pennies are in here. I did not really go through this. There's a buffalo in there. Not interested in any of that. 2011 ASC. Nah. This right here is maybe the coolest thing in the box, in my opinion. Channel round from Silver Torch 66. I mean, is that thing not gorgeous? Look at the work on that. 1.15 Troy, but just gorgeous. But this thing has got a little bit of a story. The Torch put it in there and said that if anybody, it has a mate that goes with it. It's not like this, it's a standing cross. but it's still part of his channel stuff. So anybody that takes this can buy the mate from him at a price that I don't remember what it is, so I'm not going to state what he said. But if you really want it, but if this gets all the way to the winner, even Yankee has to let it slide and goes to the winner. And I know Yankee wants this thing. He's been bribing me to leave it in the box, but I'm leaving it in the box because I want the winner to get it along with the other piece. And so I'm asking all of the other box recipients, let's leave this one in the box for the winner. But it is cool, and it comes with all kinds of torch stuff with it. It's great. Torch does a live stream on Sundays, does a lot of pours, does some beautiful work. You need to stop in and visit him. There's a number of generics. There's 5 generic rounds there. There's 5 generic bars there. There's 5 more generic rounds. Here's a little bit of constitutional. There's this really cool poured playing card, the King of Broken Hearts. There's a COA in the pouch here. This thing is sweet, 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 sweet. But I am going to leave this one in the box. Jaeger poured silver cube. I already had one of these. My son now has it, silver bits. But that's cool. And I gave it up once. I've got other stuff from Jaeger. I don't need anything from Jaeger. This is like the only piece of premium silver in the whole box. I don't like the queen, 2 ounces. An acai bar. These people are cool. I think by the name that it's an Asian company. I think it once was, but it's now owned by Americans. But for their silver mines, I don't know what all else they might do. It's mined in the USA, processed in the USA, and minted in the USA. This is 100% American silver. There is nothing offensive about the stampings on it to me. I'm going to keep this one. Mutiny Metals. I don't have anything from them. I'm going to keep that one. And this is Mutiny Metals. Half ouncer. I don't have anything from Mutiny. There's 2.5 ounces I'm keeping. Again, more generic stuff here. But then here, there's 2 culled Morgans. Morgans are my jam. At one point, there was a whole bunch of peace dollars and war nickels and stuff in here. I would have traded 20 ounces of poured silver for that stuff. This one is really cool. I believe that the bean counter put that in there, if I'm remembering correctly. 5 peso Geronimo. It's 0.72 of an ounce. Well, it's just a little bit less than the Morgans. I'm not sure what the percentage is on it. I did not look that up or anything. But it says right on the coin that it's 0.72 of an ounce. And it is fabulous. I love the Mexican coinage because there's absolutely nothing offensive about it to me. I mean, they have prophecies on them and stuff. These are great. So that's like, between those 3 coins, 2 1/4 ounces, and then this is an un peso. It's a 10%er. I had one, but I gave that silver bits. So I'm going to replace it. I'm going to keep that. And then the only other constitutional in the whole box was 4 Mercs. So I'm going to keep that. So that's got me at 2.5, 5, a little under 6 ounces that I am going to keep for myself. But I am going to put in some poured silver. This one right here is 1 1/4 ounces poured bar. Poured round. This one is 0.9. This one is 1.2. This one, I love the ripples on this one. This one is 1.1, but look at, oh man. It's like a surfboard or something, I don't know. But that one is 1.1. So we're about 4.5 there almost. Then, I think we need some more premium stuff in there. I won this one. It came from Roger S. In a tribute to Silver Dragons. And it's a beautiful coin on one side. I love the crocodiles. It's got the lizard on the other side. Roger, I love you. I just don't want this thing in my collection. Not the crocodiles, the other thing, the dangerous thing. But I know somebody will like it. So we're going to have a couple of these big premium coins in there. And then a little add-on. I'm going to put a prospector in there. So more generic. Yeah, I know. But I got stickers to go with the bars, COAs to go with the bars in the round, and over the last couple of months, from a couple of really good friends, America and Dove, I've gotten 2 of these. I can only read one at a time. I love you guys, and I appreciate that you're passing these around. Everybody should have one. I've got 2, so I'm going to put one of these in the Yankee Box. 2. And that, I think, pretty much covers it for me. Oh, there are a few other, there's another little piece of gold here. Gold stamp. I think that thing's cool. I have no idea how much gold is in it. It can't be much. But that thing is cool. There is this collection here. I mean, it's got a Merc in it. That's the only silver in it, is that 9. But it does have that. It's got a steel penny in it. And then it's got this thing here for these park coins. But again, I don't care about clad. That's for spending as far as I'm concerned. I don't care what they put on it. But that's it. I'm going to pack this stuff up and send it downstate to TB. He should have it by the end of this week. Love you guys. Yankee, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this and all your help last night, buddy. You're a brother.